Hey everyone, it's Laura. Welcome back. So we're going to do some crocheting, but first we're going to start off this video with a little tour of my houseplants because I just like them. So we're going to start off with, it's a little bright right here, but this is my ivy circle. It's growing pretty well. I got some little butterfly clips in here. I don't know if you can, it's not focusing very well. It wants to focus on the background. But I just turned it around so it is getting light off from the opposite side now. Let me close the blinds just a little bit. There we go. So it's getting light from the opposite side now. It's got quite a lot of new growth up here. It has kind of a dead spot right here that I'm trying to get it to fill in. I've clipped some over right here. There's a butterfly clip. I know it's blurry. I don't know what to do. But it's there we go. There's a butterfly plant clip right here, and this is the same one. It's just growing really tall, and this one's growing really tall. So it's filling in a lot down here. So it's doing really well. This is I think it's called a pothos, and it's got 3 starts in it. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna probably get a bigger pot. Maybe just fill in more in here, and it goes down here, and then it goes all the way down here. So I might clip some of these ends and make some more starts in here, and make it a little fuller up at the top, because it's very leggy right now because it's reaching for the sun, and that's all it's got. So you can see it's gotten very long. I love it. It was from clippings from my mom's house. So anyway, and here's my monstera, my baby. I am so proud of it. I've kept it alive. It needs to be turned around. See if I can do it with one hand. Not really. There we go. It needs to be turned around so that, because they all lean towards the sun. So every once in a while you need to turn it so that they're leaning this way, so they have a chance to regrow again towards the sun. Just good for it. Look at these leaves. They are so happy. This one doesn't have any holes in it yet. This leaf doesn't look very good. This leaf is kind of tangled, but maybe that one will fall off. I don't know. I just got this new pot. It's a little dark right here, but it's got hummingbirds and flowers on it, like cosmos. I got it at Home Goods. So those are my plants over here, and then we're just gonna come over here. This is my sad little, I've had this for a couple years, and it is my sad little ivy. It's got green ivy on it, so that's why I keep keeping it. But it's got a lot of dead ivy on it too. But like it's got new growth right here and right here and right here. And it never fills out. So what I'm thinking about doing is seeing if ivy is like pothos, where you can take clippings and, you know, just bury them and it'll take off. Because I know this is different ivy than the ivy that we just saw back there, but it's a lot more lush than this ivy. So I could try to, you know, transplant some ivy from that plant to this plant. That's my thoughts. So we'll see, because I just don't want to give up on this. It's on a little wire, a heart wire frame, and I love it so much. So anyway, that's my tour of my houseplants. So I would have more, but this is my only window in this part of the house. So I don't have any more sunlight to come in for the plants. So, and yes, I did try having that ivy plant, the heart one, over here, and it did not help. Before I got this circle one, I had it over here, and it did not help at all. I think it might have just been too far gone at that point. So anyway, next time you see me, we will be crocheting. Okay, we're back. So thanks for joining me on my plant tour. That was just a little side quest, if you will. Now we're going to go back onto the temperature blanket. I know we just did this yesterday, but I just want to catch up on it a little more, because I feel like we're getting a little too far behind. We're getting, you know, current date is getting a little too close to the date we are on the blanket. So we need to hurry up. So right now we are on October 30th. That would be good. August 30th, which is 88 degrees, which is mango. So we're gonna continue on with this color. So how is everyone doing? Today is Saturday. Sorry if you hear a bunch of noises. I don't know how well this microphone does on cutting out background noises. I've got laundry going and it is in the spin cycle. I've got the fan over my oven on because I made hard-boiled eggs. And I don't think the AC is on right now. It is, on my end, it is mighty noisy in here. All you'll probably hear is my breathing, per usual. So I did make a decision on my Bloom and Blossom Arts YouTube channel. I'm not going to do vlogs for now. I just feel like that's too stressful, but I am going to do shorts. I'm going to do as many shorts as I possibly can, because I can also upload the shorts onto Instagram as reels. So it'll be kind of a double duty thing. Two for one. I'm feeling really overwhelmed with everything. Not making videos like for you guys. This is not overwhelming. This is really nice. I'll be honest though, I am doing my best to get monetized on this channel, because that would be helpful, because my other businesses are doing really poorly. And you know, income has not been great. So I would love to get monetized on this channel. And to do that, there's a couple different ways you can do that, but the way I'm aiming to do that is 1,000 subscribers, which I can do. The part that's going to hang me up is 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. and they do not roll over. So it's probably going to be a couple years before I reach that point. I'm under 500 watch hours for this year. Granted, I only started regularly making videos a few months ago, so that's, you know, it's not bad, but it's just, it's going to be hard. As far as my businesses go, you know, the Second Life business is just going really poorly right now. And to be fair, it always goes poorly at this time of year, during the summer. It's just going extra poorly right now. So I'm just trying to do my best and you know, my Etsy business has never done well, but I've never put a lot of effort into it. So I'm really you know, about to put a lot of effort into it. Okay. So that was August 30th. Now we're at August 31st, which is, we jump down to light peach. It feels so warm in here. It says it's only like 70 degrees outside, but it feels so warm in here. My laundry's done. We're about out of light peach over here. I do have another skein ready. just hate being stressed. I don't mean to complain. I just have, with my mental illnesses, I have a lower threshold to stress than most people would. My capacity is lower than most people's. So like I would never be able to hold a regular job. And I know that. Which is why I've created these little jobs for myself. And you know, up until now, they've been working for me for the most part. And to have them kind of be failing on me is just difficult. Makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though it's not your fault. It's every business is struggling right now. Oh good, my AC is coming on. That will make me feel better. I happen to have an AC vent on the ceiling behind me, and it's pointed towards me. I mean, it's not just for AC, it's for the heater too, but it's, you know, a vent. And it's, so for the, summer, it feels really nice. For the winter, it feels really nice. I have one in my bedroom. Kind of facing my bed too. So that's really nice. Okay, we are just about at the end of this row, which marks the end of August. Okay, September 1st is 75, which is also light peach, and I think we have enough light peach to do another row in this skein. We have plenty of light peach overall. You're probably going to see a lot of temperature blanket videos coming up because I've just realized that I'm getting behind, and I'm determined to finish this blanket before the end of the year. That is my goal. One thing about this blanket is that I have not let myself run out of yarn in the middle of a row yet. So I've had plenty of like partial skeins, like little bits of skeins left over. And I think I've kept them in case I ran out towards the end and I could, you know, tie them together. But I really didn't want to weave in any ends at all. Like, that's not what I was going for. Okay, we are running out of light peach, but I think we've got plenty to finish this row. And then I'll probably retire this skein. I think they're all at the bottom of this basket over here. What are you all up to? What are you working on? What are you coloring? What are you crocheting? What are you knitting, embroidering, diamond painting? What are you watching on TV? I hope you're staying cool if you're in the heat dome. Hope you're staying warm if you're in the southern hemisphere. Okay, that was September 1st. September 2nd is 79, which is also light peach, but I don't think we have enough for another row. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, go ahead and cut this off and retire this little blob right here. I'm not confident there's enough. Hang on a second. Okay. What a shame that we have to add on another color when it's the same color. It'll blend well though when I crochet over it. How many have we done today? Oh, I've lost track. 1, 2, this is our third one. No, this is our fourth one. Oh, this is our fourth one. Usually we do 5 at a time. But we'll see where we end up. We might need to do one more. I don't know what else I'm doing this weekend. I guess I'm just going to try and play catch up with my businesses. Today was a big parade. It's the solstice parade. We did not go. We've gone before. It's always fun. There's lots of colors in the parade and music and floats, and everything is handmade and hand propelled. No electronic, and there's speakers and stuff, but like there's no no electronic powered propulsion. So everything you have to move by yourself. It was started decades ago. I can't remember what year. What I can remember what year. This year was its 50th anniversary. So whatever 50 years back from now was. It was just started by a guy and some of his friends. We went to the museum and watched a little history of it. My dad and his friends used to be in the parade all the time. We'd go watch them. We were hoping they'd be in the museum. Some of their pictures would be in the museum, but they weren't. So we just went and looked around and got to learn a little bit more about everything and see all. There's a new poster design every year. Somebody designs a poster with artwork. And the museum had a collection of every single poster since the parade began. That was pretty cool. Okay, 3rd of September is 78 degrees. That's still light peached. Keep on going. Unfortunately, the guy who created the parade died from AIDS not too long after the parade was made official. But I like to think he'd be pretty pleased that it's still going on today. I'd like to go again one year. We haven't gone in a few years because my dad and his friends stopped participating in the parade. Mainly they stopped participating because every year we go to this wine and food festival, and the wine and food festival date started overlapping with the solstice parade date. And they tried to do them both one year and it just about killed them. So we, made the executive decision that it was better just to go to the wine and food festival and skip the parade. Well, some years they don't line up. Like this year they didn't. So we could have gone. We just didn't really plan ahead for that. So maybe next year. I kind of miss going. The wine and food festival is next weekend, and we always have a party afterwards where their friends come over. Family friends, I guess they're just family friends. So this week we've got to go order food, and we're not like catering or anything. We're just, we go to the grocery store and order like a few sandwich trays. And then we go to Trader Joe's and get a bunch of cheeses and crackers and stuff. We get a bunch of water and soda and wine and okay, that was day 378. Okay. Well, I think we're probably at a good stopping point. We've done quite a lot of rows. I guess I was just crocheting fast. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. That's our usual amount. And we can go ahead and cut this off because the next color is Hot Orchid. Oh, we're getting there. It's just a long process. I'm never doing a temperature blanket like this again. I'm never doing like the rows upon rows upon rows of changing colors. That is just not happening. So if I ever do a temperature blanket again, it's going to be some other kind of pattern, but I don't think I really want to do a temperature blanket again. This has been such a pain. Not to like discourage you, because like if you really want to do a temperature blanket, you should. But like me personally, I just don't think this was like the right project for me. But by the time I realized that, I was already halfway done. And like I can't just leave a project halfway done. Not like this kind of project. I feel like because I've got the first half of the blanket already done. I feel like it just needs to be finished now. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's getting big. I still think we're about a quarter to a third of the way done with this blanket. When did we start? We started July, August, September, October, November, December. July, August, September, October, November, December. July, August, September. When we're done with September, we'll be halfway done. So we are a third of the way done. We're over a third of the way done. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.